So now that natural healing and holistic health is kind of becoming popularized and, being featured in like Time magazine and so many other magazines, what is your opinion on this? And what do you think some services are being overly popularized, such as oils, or just what's your entire opinion on this?
Good question. I am very, very excited that finally what we've been doing for centuries, years, and Ansley's been doing for decades, is that it's now getting recorded in like National Geographic, Time magazine, and it's starting to be the new norm, and I'm very excited about that. When I was going to the doctor, even like 15, 20 years ago, and I would say, well, I'm taking herbs, I'm using essential oils, I'm meditating, I'm doing yoga, the doctors back then would like look at me like I'm crazy,
Yeah,
but now, I mean, I'm sure when you go to the doctor and they're like, my gosh, Gina, you are like so healthy, you can mention some of those things and they're not even they're like, oh great, keep it up, good job, right?
Actually,
I mean, they don't even freak out, right?
And the thing is too, is like my mom, she, it's high blood pressure, right?
Mm-hmm.
And her doctor was like, she closed the door, I'm not even kidding you, she closed the door. And she said, you really should do yoga every morning. And that to me was like, okay, that's amazing, because I'm a certified yoga instructor, and honestly, that form of healing alternatively is so popular.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And it's one of the oldest. I mean, it's very old Ayurveda, right?
Yeah.
And again, like it's kind of like, I love this saying, and we're coming back home, right? We're coming back home, back to our roots.
We are returning to our roots.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and that's again part of Ansley. Our biggest thing is getting to the root cause. So it's like
always.
We're literally, I wish that I had a megaphone so I could go to the whole world and say, come into Ansley, because so many people don't understand that there are so many other options outside of seeing your doctor and handing your life to somebody in a white coat.
And band-aiding the problem is not the long-term solution. So that's where we really want to address the root cause.
Right.
Speaking of root, behind us is the Ansley garden, and Gina does an amazing job keeping care of this amazing garden. But you have to realize that back in the day, in our ancient times, our medicine cabinets came from trees and bushes and roots. And this is the source of our medicine. We are going to be sharing with you, not today, but in an upcoming podcast, about how you can literally remove Pepto-Bismol and put in a certain herb, or remove aspirin and put in another certain essential oil or something like that. We're going to give you alternatives.
Yeah, even like Vicodin, and that's something too, and we'll get into that as well, is we've had great success with addiction.